So next topic is that is n-queen's problem. So n-queen problem is comes under the backtracking technique. Okay. So what do you mean by the n-queen's problem? So n-queen's problem is nothing but the problem is to place n-queens on an n cross n chessboard so that no two queens attack each other by being in the same row or in the same column or on the same diagonal. That means we are having the chessboard and we are having that is queens. Okay, so depends upon the number of queens we have to give that number of chessboard n cross n. Okay, so the condition is no two queens attack each other. So no two queens attack each other means it should not be in the same column, it should not be in the same row, it should not be in the same diagonal. Okay, so now for n is equal to 1, if we are having that 1, so then we are having the problem has a trivial solution. Okay, so if n is equal to 2 means, so there is no solution. Suppose if you are placing the q1 here, so the q2 if you take with the next row, so next row means here we can't place, it will be in the same column. Here also we can't place, it will be in the same diagonal. Okay, so if you are having n is equal to 2 means there will be no solution. So for example, if you are taking n is equal to 3, so m is equal to 3 means we are having that is 3 cross 3 matrix. So first queen you will place it here. So second queen here you can't place it, it will be the same column. Here you can't place, but it's in the diagonal. But here we can place. So q1 can be placed here, q2 can be placed here. So if you are having q3, so q3 you can't place it here because in the same column. So here it will be the same diagonal, here it will be in the same column. So we can't able to place the queen 3. Okay, so if you consider q1 here means here q2 you can't place it here. Suppose if q1 here means next q2 we can place it here, but q3 we can't place it here. Okay, so if n is equal to 2 and n is equal to 3 means there is no solution. So for n is equal to 4 means then we can able to get the solutions. Okay, so always all the queens has to be in the same row. So after that we have to check the condition whether it will be in the same column or it will be in the same diagonal. Okay, so explicit constraint I told that we are having the setup. Suppose if we are having 4 queens means, so we are having si is equal to 1 2 3 4. So I value should be between 1 to n. Okay, so implicit constraint is nothing but the problem constraints. So no two queens attack each other. Okay, so that's we are written here. No two x's can be the same. So all the queens must be on this different column and no two queens can be on the same diagonal. Okay, so the solution space consists of all n factorial permutations. Okay, of the n tuples 1 to n. The solution space is defined by all the paths from the root node to the leaf node. So where we will get the solution space means in the leaf node. So we have to consider the path. So path from the root node to the leaf node to get the solution. Okay, so if n is equal to 4 means that is the 4 factorial. So 24 leaf nodes we will have in the state space tree. Okay, so here I have given some few solutions. If we are taken n is equal to 4 and if we are taken n is equal to 8. Okay, but we may get more than this solution. Suppose if you are taken this solution for n is equal to 4, so you see here all the queens are in the separate row. Okay, and also all the queen is in the separate column and no queens will be in the diagonal. Okay, so now this will be the solution. Now we are taken this solution. Here also all the queens will be in the same row, separate row. It's not in the same column and there is no diagonal. Okay, now this is also one possible solution. Now we are taken this n is equal to 8. So n is equal to 8 means we can have more than 2 solutions. Okay, but I given only this 2 solutions. Here also you check all the queens is in the separate row and all the queens is in the separate column and no 2 queens will be placed in the diagonal. So here also it's like that. Okay, so now this is the optimal solution. Okay, so now we'll have the backtracking method. Okay, how we can backtrack it. Okay, so the number what we are specified, no, so in the way we are backtracking, okay, the procedure we are given. So initially the state space tree will make it as a 0. That means we are not considering any input here. Okay, so now this will be the first part. Now I am taking that this one we are considering for the 4 queens problem. So now taking the first queen. So first queen you place it in the first row, first column. Okay, so I told you we have to go it in a systematical searching. Okay, randomly we can't place it. So we have to go in some system. So here Q1 I placed here. So now I have to take the Q2. Okay. So Q2, so if I'm trying to place in the first column, but automatically comes to the second row only. We have to increment the K value. So now if you placed here, so it's not because in the same column. So this option is not possible. If you are placed here, this is in the same diagonal. So this option also is not possible. Okay. So now we can place it here. That is the two, the second, the here. So now I'll take this Q1 will be here, Q2 will be here. Okay. Now immediately don't go this side. So now again you try this only because we have to go with the depth first search. When we have the dead end, then we have to backtrack it. So now third queen we are taken. So automatically comes to the third row. So try to place it here. It's in the same column. So we can't. Try to place it here. It's the same diagonal. So we can't. Try to place it here. This is also the same column. We can't. If you are taking here, it's in the diagonal. So we can't. So now this node will be the dead end. So we can't able to go further. We can't able to expand further. Okay, now what you have to do? So now you have to go back. That is the backtrack you have to do. Okay, so once you are doing the backtrack, so what you have to do? One step only we have to do. K is equal to K minus 1. You take this Q and try with the next option. Okay, so I'm taking the second Q and try with the next option. Next option is possible. So now again you start from here. Q3. So here is not possible, but here it is possible. So I am making the Q3 here, the second position. One position is not possible. Okay. Now I am taking the Q4. So here is not possible. Here also not possible. Here also not possible. Here also not possible. Okay. So now what we have to do? So now this will become the dead end. Now again you will go back. Okay. Backtrack. So if you backtrack, so now what will happen? Now we have to change this queue. So any other possibility to change this queue? No other way. Okay. Now you go one step back. Okay. So now with the Q1. So any other possibility? Yeah, we can try with the second column. Okay. So now the Q can go to the second column. Now Q2 you have to take. Here is not possible. Here is not possible. Here is not possible. So all the three I cut it. Okay, I scratched it. So now that fourth queen. So here it is possible. Okay, now you'll come with the next one. Okay, here is possible. Okay, we can make it here first row only, first column only. So next we have to take. Okay, here it's not possible. First, second also is not possible. So the third is possible. So now this will be one solution. Okay, so if you want to get one more solution, okay, now you have to backtrack it. Backtrack it and then you can check with the other possibility. So still we can able to put it here or we can able to put it here, then you can proceed it. Okay, so this is the way that is we have to do the n queens problem using the depth first search. Okay, so now this is the permutation tree, that is the state space tree. Okay, so the permutation tree, here the nodes are numbered as in the depth first search. So how we are searching, like that only we are doing the number. Okay, so here one, after this one it will go to this two, then it will go to this three, then it will go to this four, then it will go to this. So once we find that the dead end, then we will come back and then we have to trace it. Okay, so one example I will tell you. Okay, so now if you are taken, that is four queens. So here that is 1, 2, 3 and 4 they are given now. So this one they'll make it as the column. Okay, so first queen we are taken, so first I am making it as in the first here. Okay, so second queen I am taking, so I am trying to put it in the second column. Okay, and then third queen I am taking, that is in the third column. So fourth queen I am taking, that's in the fourth column. Okay, so if you put like this, what will happen? First queen in the first column, second queen in the second column, third queen in the third column, fourth queen in fourth column, but this will be in the diagonal. Okay, but what happened? But explicit constraint is satisfied. Okay, but the implicit constraint is not satisfied. Implicit constraint is nothing but no two queens are attack each other. Okay, so now this will be the solution state. So out of the solution state, we can pick the answer state. Okay, so now if you comes here, what happened? So if I am taking, that is 2, so we are making in the 2 here. Okay, so after the 2, that is what are the other possibilities we are having? So first we'll make it as the 1 now. Okay, and then we'll make it as 3 and then 4. Here also there is no possibility, here also there is no possibility. Okay, and then we are taken the x is equal to the fourth position I am putting. So in the fourth position if we have, then again you try with the third queen. Third queen can be put it in the first position, and then fourth queen will be in the last position. Okay, So now that is Q2313. So this will be the answer state. So like this, we have to trace the state specific from the node to the leaf node. So once it is reached the dead end, then you will come back here. Okay. So after 5, what will happen? It will come back here. After this, there is no other possibility. Then you'll come back here. So next possible will be this one, the 6 or 7. Then you'll come back. So 7, 8. So once you finish this, no, so this part is over. So once this part is over, then you have to go back to the first part. That is the second position, the queen we have to put. Okay. So the bounding function is nothing but it's not in the same row, same column, and in the same diagonal. Okay. So now this is the algorithm for the n-queens problem. So in the n-queens problem, the algorithm main thing is we have to check whether it is we can able to place it or not. Okay. So that is the integer x of 1 is equal to 0 is nothing but the current row. Okay. And then k is equal to 1. Sorry, x of 1 is the current column. So this will be the row. I already told you, no. So we no need to concentrate in the row part because automatically it will be incrementing the row. The only thing you have to concentrate whether it's in the same column or it is in the same diagonal. So initially the column will make it as a 0. Okay. So k is greater than 0. This for all rows. So it will not come to the minus level. Okay. Next, x of k is equal to x of k is plus 1. Moves to the next column. Then x of k value should be less than or equal to n because the column value will be less than or equal to n. It will not exceed the n value because we are taking n cross n matrix and not place. Okay. So not place is nothing but whether you can able to place the queen or not. If it is not placed, then what you have to do? Then we'll increment the next to the next column. Okay. If x of k is less than 1, then we have to check whether k is equal to n means we already taken all the queens. Okay. Then the solution is complete. We have to print it. Increment the k else. Otherwise, we have to backtrack it. Okay. So when it comes to the place function, so this part you have to check whether it's in the same column, and this part we have to check whether it's in the same diagonal. So only this lines you have to specify. So this lines you have to start from 1 to k. Okay. So the function if you want to check. So initially k is equal to 1, that is the row we have taken. And then the initial column we have taken as 0, that k not equal to 0. Then we have to increment the column. We have to check whether it's in place or not. Then the same condition, a of k is less than or equal to n means, then we have to check k is equal to n means we'll print the solution. If k is not equal to n means what we have to do, still some queens are there, then we have to increment. So once we are incremented to the next row, again you have to start from the first column. That's what we are, again we are initializing with a of k is equal to 0. Okay. So if this one is not possible, what you have to do, then again you have to backtrack it. Okay. So every time whenever if you are having this place functions, so we will take the place function. So here that I is equal to 1, I is less than position. So position we are passing here. So the k value will be the position. So we are passing here. If a of I is equal to a of position means both are in the same column. Okay. So and then absolute of a of I minus a of position is equal to absolute of I minus position means it will be in the same diagonal. Okay. So using this algorithm, using this function, so we can able to solve the n-queens problem. Okay. So the main thing that is we have to concentrate here is, so first thing that is in k value will be 1, that will be depends upon the row. So no need to concentrate about the row because every time it will be incrementing. So initially you make that is a of k is equal to 0, the column will be a 0th column. Then you will increment the column, check the n value, and then whether you have to place the queen or not. And then if you are equal to the n means we already taken all the queens. So print the solution. Otherwise, increment the k value. Again, you have to make the column as 0. Else, you have to backtrack it. Okay. So this is the concept of the n-queens problem. This is one of the example for the backtracking algorithm. Okay.